Hello everyone. So in this session we will see gear lubrication methods. Okay, so how the gears are lubricated. So lubrication of the gearbox improve the mechanical efficiency and reliability, increase the equipment in lifespan and reduces the maintenance requirement. Okay, so here there are several methods. So the most commonly used methods for lubrication is grease lubrication. The second method is splash lubrication, and third is spray lubrication. So these are the three commonly used types of gear lubrication methods. So we'll discuss all these three types of lubrication one by one. So in first, grease lubrication. The grease is used as a lubrication element. So in grease lubrication, the grease lubrication is most suitable for gearboxes that are open or closed and operate at a low speed. So whenever the speed is low, so for low speed, grease lubrications are suitable. Okay. The grease should have right viscosity and the sufficient fluidity. Okay, so here grease lubricant should have viscosity is the most important thing whenever the lubricant is there. So viscosity of the lubricant will plays an important role. So the viscosity of the lubricant should be appropriate. Okay, grease lubricant do not provide cooling as efficiently as the oil lubricant. Okay, so because the grease is somewhat thick, so it will not provide the cooling effect. They are not recommended for systems undergoing continuous operation and operate with heavier loads at even at low speed. Okay, so whenever the load is heavy and continuous operation is there, so the cooling is required. Okay, and in that case, the grease lubrications are not recommended. So it is not recommended for continuous operation and heavier loads even at low speed. So this is all about the grease lubrication. So in the grease lubrication, the lubricant should be sufficient. It should not be high lubricant. Lubrication means excess amount of grease should not be there. If the excess amount of grease is there, then it results in extreme power loss and viscous drag. Okay. So the second type is splash lubrication. Now in case of splash lubrication, the oil is picked up and thrown around. For example, if here the gearbox is there and here for example a gear is there, so we have to fill the oil with certain level, and when the gear is rotating, so this oil will throw around and it will lubricate the system. Okay, even internal parts of the gearbox also lubricated when the gear is rotating. Okay, so in this case the lubrication is filled in the gearbox with at certain level, and it will thrown to the other parts of the gearbox. The splash lubrication is frequently used for spur and helical gear pairs. Okay, so whenever the spur and helical gear pairs are normally this type of lubrication are used. This method is also known as oil bath method because it utilizes a reservoir here that is completely or partially filled with the oil. So in this case, the pitch line velocity of the gear pair should be at least 3 meter per second. So your pitch line velocity of the gear should be at least minimum pitch line velocity should be 3 meter per second. And it works on the process by dipping the gear teeth in the oil and then splashing that oil onto the other parts of the gearbox. So this type of lubrication have some limitations, like if the oil level is too high, there will be agitation loss. Okay, the agitation loss is nothing but process of moving the forcefully, because if the very large amount of oil is there, so the drag will get increased. Okay, on the viscous drag will get increased, and you require more power to rotate the gear. So the excess amount of oil should not be there. If the oil level is low, there will be not enough lubrication and the gear will not cool down. Okay, so here the sufficient level of oil should be there, and every gearbox manufacturer gives the level minimum and maximum level of the oil. Okay. The third type of lubrication is spray lubrication, or it is also called as forced oil lubrication. Okay. Now it uses the techniques such as oil mist or oil spray or oil drop. Now in case of oil mist in this technique, the oil is fragmentized and into the teeny vapors. Okay, so here the oil is fragmentized into teeny vapors, and that saturated all the parts of the gear and other internal components. Okay, so here this is your oil mist, and second is oil spray. In oil spray technique, the oil is directly applied on the gears and other components of the uh, gearbox. Okay. In oil drop, in this oil drop technique, the lubricant from the reservoir is directly taken through the internal pipelines and is pump drop of the oil directly onto the gear surfaces. Okay, so here for example in this case reservoir is there and a gear is there, so directly here the oil the reserve in this technique, the oil is directly taken from the by using a pipeline and it is dropped on the gear. Okay, so like this technique will work. Thank you.